My gratitude to the great merciful and great compassionate Guan Yin Bodhisattva. My gratitude to the great merciful Master Lu Jinghong. I'm very honored to be given a chance to share my experience after learning Guan Yin Citta Dharma. So I'll be sharing my experience now. I began to learn about Guan Yin Citta Dharma towards the end of 2014. I was educated in an English-speaking environment in Malaysia and do not know how to read Chinese character. My father introduced Guan Yin Citta Dharma to me and told me to contact Sunway Tunas Penang temple. I visited the temple and was given a Buddhist mantra booklet to read. Next, I will share about how I begin to recite Buddhist mantra and sutras. I started to recite Buddhist mantras and sutras at home, but encountered a lot of difficulties. I have little faith that my pronunciation is accurate, and I fear that my recitation will not be fruitful. So I prayed for guidance on how to properly recite mantras. A miracle happened that night. As I slept, I heard a male voice reciting mantra near my ear. I woke up very happy and gained confidence in how to pronounce the Chinese character in the Buddhist mantra booklet. As I become familiar with the mantras and sutras, I have experienced many physical and mental changes in my life. I felt a burning sensation between my eyebrows and different parts of my head when I recite the Great Compassion mantra. One day, while reciting mantra at home, I felt a gentle touch on my forehead and my tears start to drop uncontrollably. Next, I'll share about my experience in reciting little houses. I began to recite little houses to repay my karmic debt due to abortion. When I vowed to offer 21 little houses to my aborted child, I heard a little voice calling me, "Mommy, Mommy." My husband also dreamt of his deceased father asking for little houses. After that, I am convinced that little houses are a highly effective tool to untie our karmic knots. I stopped reciting little houses over time because of hectic lifestyle at work and at home. On 25th July 2015, I dreamt that I climbed a mountain to attend Master Lu's Dharma talk. One elderly man advised me that I should continue to recite little houses. I felt bad and started practicing Guan Yin Citta Dharma and reciting little houses again. Next, I'll share a little bit about my father's medical condition. In 2015, I had a very tough life as my father was facing a lot of karmic retribution, including multiple medical issues and hospitalization. I feared for my father's situation as he was very, very depressed. I prayed to Guan Yin Bodhisattva for mercy on my father. But I feared that Guan Yin Bodhisattva did not hear my prayers. My faith was weak as the atmosphere at home has become really stressful. That night, very close to the morning, I dreamt that Guan Yin Bodhisattva, as mighty and as big as a skyrocketing building in the sky in front of my home. We were blessed by Guan Yin Bodhisattva and she came to our house. I rushed out and shouted merrily, come quickly and pray." My father was sitting nearby the door, and I felt that this was a sign from God telling me that I should not lose faith. Eventually, my dad regained his health and he's able to walk again. Next, I'll share a little bit about guidance in dreams. So I feel that I have been blessed by Guan Yin Bodhisattva. One day, I dreamt of an old lady who told me to pray to Guan Yin Bodhisattva for curing the skin cysts on my back. The cyst stopped growing and I recovered from the sharp throbbing pain. Another time, I dreamt of a stranger who told me to apply for becoming a disciple of Guan Yin, Bodhisattva and Master Lu. I'm becoming student on 14. Next, I'll share a little bit about Buddha guidance on my son's karma. I dreamt of Guan Yin Bodhisattva and the Buddha that I presume to be Sakyamuni Buddha. In the dream, I was told that my son has a lot of negative karma due to killing, and I should recite little houses to eliminate the karmic obstacles. Next, I'll share about life liberation. I began to perform life liberation on 31st October 2015. This is a much awaited monthly event for our family. My son and my niece are very happy and they become very compassionate when we liberate life. So on January 11, 2016, I dreamt that I threw up 3 to 4 bronze-colored items, and the moment when they touched the floor, they turned into bronze-colored fish and swam away, even though there's actually no water on the floor. So I asked a Buddhist practitioner about the dream and was told that this is a good sign that my negative karma had reduced. Next, I'll share about karma percentage and lotus. So on 28 February 2016, I woke up at 5:30 a.m. to perform my daily recitations. I got back to sleep at 7:30 a.m. because I was not used to waking up that early. So I prayed to Guan Yin Buddha for letting me know about the percentage of my negative karma and if I have a lotus flower representing me in heaven. I dreamt that I went to a small Master Lu Dharma talk and was given a chance to ask Master Lu my question. So I felt embarrassed in my dream because I was not yet a disciple and I knew I wasn't diligent enough in practicing Buddhism. So I braced myself and I asked Master Lu if I had a lotus in heaven. I told Master Lu in the dream that I am not yet his disciple and asked for his mercy to check for me. Master Lu told me to look into his eyes so that he is able to investigate for me. After a very brief moment, Master Lu told me that my lotus has started to develop leaves in heaven. I woke up feeling very happy from my dream. Next, I'll share about the changes in my life. So after I started to practice Guan Yin Citta Dharma, I felt like I found a savior in this life. I'm very thankful to my dad who introduced this Buddhist practice to me. I have made a lot of mistakes and have a lot of regrets in this life. I wish I could rewind time and correct my mistakes. I will share a little bit about my claustrophobic and also how I gain confidence in public speaking. After I begin with daily recitations, my claustrophobic condition were cured. I no longer fear a closed-door meeting in the office with many people. So I used to feel nervous to the extent that I lost my ability to speak properly. And I could actually hear my own heartbeat in the room. So in the past, I would shiver when standing in front of people. So now I have gained confidence in public speaking. So I'll share a little bit about my confidence in driving a car. Thanks to the compassion of Guan Yin Bodhisattva, I also gained the confidence and skills in driving a car. Well, this could be a common task for many, but it isn't easy for me. Whenever I drive a car, I would have cold sweat and my heart would beat profusely. All that changes after I started doing daily recitations. Practicing Buddhism actually saves my marriage. I used to quarrel with my husband every day. We could not agree even on the smallest thing. So I asked Guan Yin Bodhisattva to show me my karmic relationship with my husband in our past life. I then saw our relationship in the past in my dream. I finally understood the cause of our problems. I now see things differently, and I accept what happened between my husband and me. So pretty much completing, I'm going to share about my plans for the future. I am preparing to be a full-time vegetarian. So I've tried cutting back on meat since December 2014. And to date, I am not yet a full-time vegetarian, but I wish to become one by the end of this year. Today, I am a changed person, and I'm very happy with my life thanks to Guan Yin Citta Dharma door. My biggest wish is to be able to help people. Thank you for listening.